in a Cessna Skywagon, very similar to this airplane right here. There is an actual difference between a seaplane and a float plane that I didn't really understand until I started reading the material. A float plane is actually on floats like this. A seaplane is, there's a brand called Sea Ray where you actually really land on the hull of the boat. We kind of use float plane and seaplane interchangeably, but there is kind of a difference there. I just wanted you to be aware of that. Another term you may hear in the seaplane, float plane world is amphibian or amphibious. What that means is that the airplane can land in the water or on land. It actually has landing gear within the floats that you can retract or let down depending on where you need to land. I did actually get to experience landing on a runway in Lakeland in a Cessna 206. That was a cool experience and it gives you a lot of flexibility. You may want to consider having an amphibious float plane. When you call and set up your training, they are going to send you some information to download and to review so that you're kind of prepared. You have a basic understanding of some of the maneuvers that you're going to be doing. It will help you prepare for the oral portion of your check ride. The check ride itself is fairly simple. You're going to do a little bit of some oral, and it took me probably about 30, maybe 40 minutes, probably half of that, entering the hours, doing the IACRA information, you know, copy of my driver's license, looking at my logbook, all of that kind of paperwork detail stuff. Then it was given some scenarios by the DPE as far as how it would handle certain situations. When you do the ground portion, one of the things that you're going to focus on is the actual aircraft, the differences of a float plane versus just your regular land airplane. You'll talk a lot about the floats and what the regulations are, how to pre-flight this particular plane, what the differences are and the things that you need to look at, versus if it's on land, there'll be kind of some different things that you'll do, or if it's being docked in the water, then there's a different way that you have to go about pre-flighting the plane. Other than that, it's pretty similar to what you typically do in a Cessna or any other general aviation airplane. Just some minor differences that you'll learn about. And then we were ready to go flying. When we went flying, we did each maneuver once, could combine some of those together. It was rather quick. The check ride probably took me maybe an hour.